Hi friends, it's Sarah. Do you have some pretty paper? Head to the Dollar Tree and grab these pre-made tags. Now, all we're basically using them for is the shape. I'm going to be using some scissors, Mod Podge, something to pry them apart, and a heat gun. I'm also going to be using sandpaper. So as you can see, I'm going to use that again, and these are not only stapled, but they're glued, and honestly, the glue is the only hard part, so just heat it up, pop it up, and you're good. All right, so I am going to be what do you call it? Sanding this. I almost said sandpapering this. That's how my day is going. Like I did with these here, you can see it's flat after you're done with it. So I just have these pretty papers and I'm just going to trace these on the back. Now, I got these from Hobby Lobby and I've had them for a little while, but I tell you, some good staples are going to get you through the season. Love this little quick DIY. All right, so I'm going to just add some Mod Podge and pop this down, really making sure to hold one side and then, really pressing it in. If you have a brayer, you can use that, or if you have a big book, you can also use that. All right, so once I have one down, don't worry about the hole. We'll get that in a second. Now I'm going to put this, yes. All that sanding I did was the wrong side. And right here is when I realize it. Well, whatever. Now we're going to just continue on because I'm not wiping off that Mod Podge because this is supposed to be a quick DIY. And even if I mess up, well, somebody's going to see that on the bottom of their package. You can use these as package toppers like I do, or you can add them to a wreath, obviously an indoor wreath, or you can just add them to your tree if you have a kitchen garland for the holidays. This could also work for that as well. So I am just going to repeat the same thing. I have a singular matching paper that goes with both of them, which is that cute little Christmas tree and splotches. I'm not really sure if it's watercolor or not, but I just used some pliers to poke a hole in this. You're not going to be able to see it anyway, but if you'd like, you can get an X-Acto knife and do it the hard way. So there we go. I'm going to put them the right way. So there is one that's a little smaller than the other. For some reason, I have an addiction to buying on these little rub-on transfers and sticker letters. I don't know how I have amassed so many. It's like every Dollar Tree trip I take, apparently I just have to sneak one into that buggy. So I'm just going to cut these out individually, and I'm just going to put something really small. If you want to put somebody's name on there, good for you. That was much more effort than I was willing to do. So I'm just going to put these little rub-on transfers down here. I have a craft stick. Super easy to use. And then I realize those are stickers. So just keep in mind, they have both, and apparently so do I. So just did that. Simple, quick, and easy. Now I am going to bring out one little thing you may not know about in just a second. I did not know this until I did this. I'm going to glue these together because I'm not going to use my staple gun. It's supposed to be an easy craft, right? So I'm just going to glue this right on top. Now here's the thing. To me, she was looking a little plain, and my Dollar Tree accent box is literally overflowing. So look what I have. You know these? There's 4 bells, and you can just pull them apart. And you can cut them in half. Did you all know this? I did not know this. So I got out my miter shears because I thought this is going to be difficult, right? So I just break this little edge here and then use my regular scissors. And there's already a line there from the mold. And so you can glue them so they sit flat on one side. You can also just use them as they are, but I had quite a few to make, so I'm going to use them in halves. So look how easy that is. And then you have this nice little tag that somebody else can use over. I'm a huge fan of regifting packaging. I don't know if you all figured that out about me, but anybody gets me some beautiful packaging, you rest assured it will live on. So I added a little bit of twine, and then I just repeated this for the next tag. So this time I actually did use, hold on, these are actual rub-on transfers, and because I didn't have a Y the same size, I just made one. Just put two pieces together and it totally works. Anyway, while I'm saying this is I love Christmas in July stuff because it's going to get you to go back to your craft stash, and it is going to ask you, what could I possibly use up before the holiday and get prepped? So if you're making markets or you're setting up for any kind of in-person stuff, little accents on your actual setup like this was $1.25, and I used what I already had for absolutely everything else. So it just makes it a little festive without having to spend any more money or spending a very small amount of money. So that is actually it for me. I hope you have enjoyed the Christmas in July crafts so far here on the channel. I have been asked to do a compilation of all of them because they're so fast, which I will try and put together soon. And that is it for me. I sincerely appreciate you being here with me today. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe for more crafting fun.